welcome to Kelly's class. I'm Kelly C, and this is Kelly C Teaches Me. So today we're going to be making these adorable flat teachers. Hopefully you've all read the book Flat Stanley. If not, I'll link it below. Take a look. It's so adorable, and that's kind of what this idea comes from. A lot of teachers have been using these during quarantine to kind of bring the teacher to the kids' homes and allow the children to feel like they're doing things with their teacher. And I think it's such an adorable idea, so I wanted to show you all how to make those today. For this craft, you're going to need construction paper to print your Bitmojis on, Scotch packing tape, scissors, crafter's tape or hot glue or any kind of glue or tape that you choose, and popsicle sticks. And that's it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is design your flat teacher. So for my flat teacher, I used Facebook Bitmoji. You can also use Snapchat and I don't know, probably other apps, or you could draw your own teacher, whatever inspires you. But I used Facebook. I'm going to go ahead and show you right now how I did that.
Okay, so you're going to go ahead and open up your Facebook app. In the bottom right hand corner, you're going to see 3 lines. You're going to click that and then go ahead and click avatar. That's going to open this up, and then from there you can kind of go through and personalize your avatar as you see fit. They have a ton of options on Facebook, which is why I chose it. All different skin tones, hair colors, face shapes, eye colors, eye shapes, eyebrow shapes, outfits. You name it, they have it. So I thought this was a really great one to accurately depict yourself for your students. Okay, so here we have our printed out flat teacher Bitmojis. I went ahead and did 2 per page just because I kind of wanted that size, but you could do 1 per page if you wanted a bigger doll, or even 4 per page if you wanted something smaller. I thought this was kind of the perfect size for the kids to like carry around with them and take pictures. So that's what I went with. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half to start, since we'll just be working with half for right now. And I did print this on cardstock. You could print it on normal paper, but I just think it's a little easier to work with the thicker consistency. So next you're going to take just Scotch heavy duty packing tape. And I love to use this as kind of a inexpensive copycat version of laminate when I'm home. I know a lot of teachers have laminating machines at their schools, but since we've all been home during quarantine, I've had to get creative, and I've been using this a lot to laminate little things that I give the kids. So I'm going to go ahead and take my first sheet of this, and I'm just going to line it up right around the edge of the teacher so that it covers about half of the teacher. I'm just going to press it down to get rid of any small air bubbles or anything like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my second piece, and I'm going to, again, lay that. I'm going to try to line up the pieces in the middle so there's not overlap, just because I think that looks a little nicer. Okay, just like that. You're going to line that up and press it down to get rid of any air bubbles. Plug your ears as I rip this off my table. All right, so now I'm going to just fold over the excess, which actually will be helpful for the back of our project because we can see exactly where we need to put our tape. So I'm going to take another piece of tape now for the back. And you don't have to do the back. I like to do it just because kids are messy and I don't know, what substances these might come into contact with, so I like to just do the back, but you could get away with not doing the back. On this side, I'm going to go ahead and cut the excess instead of folding it over, just because I don't want it to be on my final product at all. Just going to cut that off and put it to the side, and then I have one more piece of tape to finish this off. Again, I'm going to line it up as best I can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but, do your best. And usually if you mess up, you can peel it back for a second before it kind of permanently adheres to the page. Okay, so I'm gonna just cut off the excess again. And put that to the side. And now I'm gonna go ahead and cut out the doll. The first time I did these, I actually tried to cut like right on the edge, and it was just kind of like not necessary. So I've been kind of doing more of like a halo effect around them now, which I would recommend, especially if you're cutting bulk dolls for your whole class. Yeah, but it's up to you kind of how close you want to get. So for now, I'm gonna just do this kind of halo effect, and I'll come in and cut through the legs later, but I'm just gonna do a rough outer edge for now. And I just kind of follow the shape of the doll. Okay, then I'm just gonna go ahead and cut in between the legs. You could just leave it solid if you wanted. Personal preference. I think it looks a little better with the legs separated. And there you have it. So you have your fully cut out teacher, and she's completely covered in tape, which is great for if they take her to the park or on walks or anything, or spill juice on her. She's not gonna get destroyed. All right, so your final step is you're gonna take just a normal popsicle stick, and I have permanent crafter's tape here. You could also use hot glue if you wanted. I just find this is a little easier because you don't have to deal with hot glue, but it's up to you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line this up where I want it. I feel like it looks a little weird like this. The first time I did, I had it like this, and I'm like, that's weird. So I wound up lining it up with her leg, which I think it looks a little better. So kind of up to you with what shape your teacher is, where you want to put that. And I like to leave a couple of inches at the bottom just so that a kid can kind of grab that. So once I have that lined up, I'm going to kind of see how much I need to tape on. And I'm just going to take my tape and roll that onto the tip. And these are great for just clean taping and gluing. So easy. And then I'm just going to press that on, and it is permanent, so it will stay really well, which is great.
And there you have it. Your flat teacher. Does it look like me? Well, let the kids be the judge of that, I guess. So these are great for having the kids read to, go on walks with, go on scavenger hunts with, sing songs with, play games with, build a fort, you name it. It's adorable for the kids to work with. I like personally to send home like a letter with them, like a cute little poem, and I'll link my poem below that you guys are more than welcome to borrow and edit however you see fit, or plug in your name or whatever you'd like to do with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this activity, and I can't wait to see you next time. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram at Kelly C Teaches Me.